That's right.
Policing was built on slave patrol. How is any system going to be equitable when it's built on slave patrol? I want a new system. I want reform. I want funding to go to community efforts, and rehabilitation centers, and homelessness. That's what's going to keep people from being criminalized. I have a list of demands that I'm going to make for the mayor. I'm going to say them for you right now. Hey. We want to divest funds from police budgets and invest those resources in community-based programs such as affordable housing, underprivileged schools, mental health treatment, and drug treatment facilities. Ban any restrictive chokehold that keeps people from breathing. Mandatory de-escalation and non-violent communication training for all law enforcement officers. Implement mandatory third-party psychological evaluations for all police officers on a biannual basis. Of all officers who have at least 3 habitual violent complaints against them, verified by body cam, eyewitness, or security cam. They are not allowed to relocate to another county, another state, or any federal enforcement. With subpoena powers to investigate and discipline acts of violence by the police. Establish a police accountability unit that will review police misconduct and discipline officers for wrongdoing.
Come on, sister.
I want to implement an anti-policing registry that can be viewed in public online. In the same way that we have a sexual assault registry, we should have one for police officers who have been violent against the citizens they're supposed to The public, our police officers already have this, but I want to make sure that if they turn it off, they expel it. Say Black Lives Matter today and take a picture on Instagram or do a stupid Blackout Tuesday post and mess up my whole freaking feed. I want you to show up and I want you to vote. You guys should all be registered to vote if you're here today. And if you guys need a demand from your representatives that they make sure that voting is accessible in a corona world, all right? People can't turn out to vote and risk their lives to go vote. I want to make sure that there's an absentee ballot mailed to every single registered voter. And we need to make sure that if you need to register online, that there's some way to do it that's easier. Because if you're not registered with the DMV, it's hard to register online. The President of the United States says that if every person here got an absentee ballot, a Republican would never be elected again. No justice, no peace, no racist police. 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 Hey, if you guys are protesting tonight after the curfew, Asheville PD, the Coast Guard, everybody's coming out. I saw a SWAT vehicle on my way here.
National Guard.
National Guard. Run. If they start shooting you with rubber bullets, if they start spraying you with gas, you gotta run. If you have contacts in, take them out. You will be blinded for life if you have contacts in. If they start shooting you with rubber bullets, run. That can break bones, especially in your heart area. That will kill you. And please don't riot. Please don't break the windows. It gives this protest a bad name. But I understand if you do. But just protect yourselves. Wear
Oh, and if you have a backpack on, put it in front of your chest. It will protect you. If you get hit in the back, it's not as bad as getting hit in the chest area.
I'm going to give a little bit more safety information, but we shouldn't have to need it because I've talked to the deputy chief, whatever it is, and they said that they're going to be talking to all the other people that they brought in here and make sure that the law is not broken again and that our people are treated correctly. But God forbid someone gets tear gas. You put their head this way. You make sure they do not have contacts in, and you put the water down their eyes like that. If you need a medic, you put your arms up and you yell, "Medic!" Do it for me. Medic! Yeah, like that. All right, they're stationed pretty close, so if you need someone, they will find you.
The upper respiratory.
If you have upper respiratory disease, you need to leave earlier. If you're brown, you need to leave earlier. I want everyone out of here by 8 o'clock, okay? I don't want people hurt. If you guys get hurt, how are you going to come back here tomorrow, okay? You guys, I just want to remind you that if you are really about being an ally and really helping this movement forward.
No. Yell into it.
Can you hear me now? Yeah. Okay, great. So I just want to remind you guys that if you are legitimate about being allies and legitimate about helping this movement move forward, you are not going to let it stop here. Protesting is great and protesting is important, and we need everyone to be out here exercising their First Amendment rights. But what we absolutely need from you guys is to be voting on June 9th. You must vote on June 9th. They are going to vote to expand the police budget in the city of Asheville, and we cannot let this happen. So I am begging of you and I am imploring of you, if you are over the age of 18, you need to vote. You need to do your part. You need to do more than just coming out here and screaming. It's great. It's important. It sends a message. We need actual legislation, and we need to make change happen. So get out there and vote on June 9th, not to expand the police budget anymore.
Vote no!
Keep it quiet.
Remember, do not come back here. We're going to disassemble from down there. You need to be gone by 8 o'clock. There's still a curfew. I want everybody to get home safe. If you didn't say it today, say it tomorrow. All right? Say amen.
Amen.
When we walk down there, we'll be part of that when they do the prayer. But after that, we'll disassemble here. We'll disassemble down there. We won't come back here, not unless you got to go to your car. But we'll reassemble tomorrow, 4 o'clock or whatever time that you normally be here. But everybody needs to get home. I want you all to get home safe. I want the National Guard and the police, want them to get home safe. Amen?
Amen.
Okay. So remember, nonviolent, that's the path to take. Always take the higher ground.
Amen.
Let somebody else take the lower ground.
Amen.
All right? Always take the higher ground.
Amen.
All right? So we head on down there, but remember, we'll disassemble down there, and you have to be gone by 8 o'clock. So don't leave anything here. Okay. You just got to be observant of everybody. Everybody should be, if you're not about nonviolence, go home. Go wherever you're going. All right, so let's start going down there. Just be observant of everybody. There's a lot of people walking around, a lot of people from out of state or out of country. Not out of country, but out of state. Just be observant of suspicious people. They can be here as well, but just as long as they don't do anything violent. And you can't stop them. Just call the police or just get out of the way.
What about the memorial here?
Or take pictures.
One last thing, all right? When you guys are on your way out, grab water, anything that people love to donate, grab them and bring them back tomorrow, okay?
Is it stuck?
If they are left unattended, it will be sold with some kind of weapon. You guys take them with you, put them in your car.
At the first monument, till they come up again. And then we go down that way, okay? Down that way. Straight to numbers. God bless.
All right, so you guys kind of heard what's going on. They're moving everybody down to the speaking area. They're asking everybody at 8 o'clock to leave. Definitely address the non-violence issue. He said if you're not here to be non-violent, that you need to go home. So that was cool. What's up, guys? We're down here. I didn't really want to say anything. I just wanted to let you guys hear what was going on. So, but so far everything's pretty peaceful. Not as many people as yesterday so far, but you guys can tell there's still a good bit of people here. Whoa, what's up? Yes. Open my bag. You have to open the big flaps. You have to undo those little buckles. Come in. The cowbell's right here to my right. I've got masks on the same keychain, so it may not be as loud, but you guys can hear the cowbell's active. So. Okay, so there's definitely a bigger crowd pushing down this way. There's already a lot of people down here, it looks like. No National Guard near the fire department. A couple of APD officers standing outside. But as of right now, the front of APD is pretty clear. And you guys can tell that there's a pretty good crowd pushing down. Hey, what's up, Shane?
Yeah, it's true. As long as it's not raining. Yeah, it might still, and I was like, well, like I still started.
Sounds nice.
Sorry. As you guys can tell, there's a pretty good sized crowd in the courtyard gathering. First aid stations returned. I hear you guys. I'm not running right now, so hopefully I can keep it that way. Too much running yesterday. Hope you guys are having a good day, or have had good days if you're already done with your day for the most part. So again, we're gathering down here in the court green area. Pretty good sized crowd. I mean, this is a great crowd. A lot of people. Everybody's having a seat. Pretty full on both sides. I haven't heard anything about Weaverville, no. Yeah, I got one of those. Yeah, I got the press thing. I just haven't really tried to do anything with it yet. I don't want to get in the way. So. Yeah, no 5K tonight. I try to be as quiet as possible tonight for you guys. Just kind of let you guys hear everything that's going on. We're asking people again not to be violent, not to have the firecrackers. We're not going to tolerate any of that. They want to make sure the children are protected out here and kept safe.
bleed the same color. We all die. We'll be active. Learn about the races around you. Please. Relax.
My name is Clyde, and I think that the part that you mentioned is that I've been here since I was in high school, and I've been in a lot of these positions, and I've been here in other walks of people. And it's not a difference in the respect that you give a person with the same color. And that's what the great thing is about the respect. So love, I love it. I love you all to the truth. But without respect, everything is good.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Woo! When I get it together, hold on. Tell me if y'all think this was louder. Just wanna check. Is this louder? Oh.
There we go. We got some sound now.
I've been going to these trainings that Marisol Jimenez has been doing. You guys should really look her up. She's local in Asheville. She talks about racial trauma. In the same way that someone else gets PTSD from being in war or being touched or something happening to them, and it permanently affects the wiring of their brain. That's what happens when you're black, all right? When I was 6 years old and the police came to my white school and said, this is what the police are for, my mom came home and told me, you don't get the same thing. It's not the same for you. I was 6. Every time we had a microaggression towards me, that's etched into my brain. And it happened with our ancestors, and it gets etched into our DNA. There's science showing that stress during pregnancy can impact babies. Imagine being a black mother. My mom is crying right now. She's scared for my life because I'm fighting a fight that I shouldn't have to be fighting. Our mother's prayers are not the same prayers. Every time I leave the house, every time my little brother leaves the house, my mom has to wonder if we're going to come back. She doesn't want my brother to wear a hoodie. A hoodie! How many people here wear hoodies every freaking day? I can't leave the grocery store without a bag because I'm scared someone's going to assume I'm stealing. I want you guys to think about the constant trauma that comes with being black, the constant fear that comes with being black. I don't know a single black person who hasn't been followed around a grocery store. I don't know a single black man who hasn't had a police officer come to them. And this all falls back on black people, specifically black women. Because we're their mothers, we're the ones pushing these movements 99% of the time. Look who's up here. Leah's been tear gassed more times than I can count. Why? This is not our job, this is not our fight. Because no matter how much we show up here, it's the white people who get a seat at a table. It's the white women who can cover a black man and make them invincible. I want y'all to find that video. A white woman jumped on top of a black man at a protest and the police did not touch her. That is privilege, that is power. And if you're not using it to help people, it is only a weapon. So when you leave here, I want you to vote. I want you to call our mayor. I want you to call our representative. Y'all all better be registered to vote. You can register to vote online. And I want you to demand that every single person gets mailed an absentee ballot. Because accessibility to voting and gentrification, that was invented in North Carolina. Back over this, what you were saying as well. You being an ally is not acceptable anymore. You knowing these terms is not acceptable anymore. We need you to be a co-conspirator.
Every year, Transgender Day of Remembrance is flooded with Black trans women. Black trans women, Black trans men, and non-binary Black people are part of the Black community. We get I need everybody, I need my community to step up for their trans brothers and sisters and siblings. Nothing. Just look deeper with yourself and think about things on a deeper level.
Most people who know me, they know that I can talk for a while. I'm not going to do that to you guys today because we have a curfew. And let's make certain that we honor that so that we can be back out here tomorrow, safe and present. Normally I grab it to do music, but that's completely irrelevant. Right now, what's more important is the simple fact of what we are all here gathered for. We all want peace. We want justice for those who have been murdered in cold mud for absolutely no reason. Just the simple reasons of wearing a hoodie, just jogging. Keep in mind, I'm a black man seeing this stuff every day. I'm young to some people, but to me, I'm really old. I'm about 30. I say that because I have dreams, right? Like some people want to have a generation. They want to leave a legacy, right? Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm scared as hell to bring a child into this world that we living in. I have fears of bringing a child into this world. Think about that. Do you have fears of bringing children, setting generations? Long story short, if you want peace, you have to treat others the way you genuinely want to be treated. That's not a tough concept, right? That's not tough. But why is it tough? Why are we have to say, please don't shoot? Why do we have to say, I can't breathe before someone is really killing us? So I just want to let y'all know that as a black man in America, I'm paranoid. I try to act like I'm calm, cool, collected, but nothing can take the edge away. There's nothing that can take the edge away. Don't worry, one day, maybe I will have a child. But until this world is a better place, I just don't know, America. I genuinely don't know. So we are here in this movement to move forward in America and try to unite. Black lives do matter. But let's not, we shouldn't have to say on that, but let's not defer from the actual fact of, yes, we do face racism. Yes, there is social injustice. But what we saw, police brutality at its finest. You see what I'm saying? Like we can control police brutality, but we can't control racism. We can only deal with it. That's what we're doing. That's what we're here. That's what we're standing for. But let's do better. Let's do better so that I don't have to be paranoid as a black man. My brothers don't have to be paranoid. I just want to be able to live a good life and leave a legacy and make sure that my children are going to be safe. So, America, this is the start of the black man.
When I learned about it, I had to be. I understand that the world is in the shape that it's in because somehow each of us have forgotten about, it is not all about a creed or a color. It's about how we, and I know everybody has a thought of what they believe in. But there is a real God. And I believe that the God that we serve has put each person here today to represent the cause for what we're trying to do. I was listening to yourself, and you said a very valuable thing. You spoke about peace. All of us need peace. I was listening to a gentleman that expressed where we are and where we need to be. I really think that everyone should look at the other person and just treat them as a human, not look at their color, but
everybody up here for this day. Sit up here with everyone. And as I look out at everybody, there are people that are among us right now, may have been through things. There are people with wonderful minds that are standing up. So, again, as you said, we have curfew, right? And not want to get in any trouble. It does bother me. It does bother me the way people are treated when they protest. I have been watching that. Yeah. You know, when you research about a protest is everybody's First Amendment. Okay? And at some point, someone should want to hear what you have to say. And then at some point, action should follow. I am really praying earnestly that the protests around the country and also some of the damage and even some of the life, that this moment will not be in vain. And so, keep up the struggle. Keep up the struggle. Keep pressing your way. And again, I'm just thankful to be here. As I was riding here, it came over me. I said, Lord, I just want to be here. I did not know that I would be sitting here saying anything. But I want to say that I love everybody. That's what I want to say.
I love you too.
I am a local pastor here in the area. My church is next to Hill Street Baptist Church. And I graduated from Asheville High School. I know about riots. I know about protests. I have been involved in them. But most important, I am proud of every person that has chose to present themselves so that their voice at some point will be heard.
I want to say, first of all, this appearance here is amazing, incredible, and all the white allies using their white privilege to combat prejudice and racism, first of all. But I need to talk to y'all right now, okay? There's something that everybody's forgetting to talk about, and it's to talk to us. Including myself, if you have allowed it, the past few weeks have been enslavement in your mind. Watching TV, right? If you allow it. In the 60s and the 70s, they had a movement, and it's the reason we raise our fists now. It was Black Power. You don't know why the reason they did that? They did that so they could be unified with the power that they have within themselves. Y'all, I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of being tired. And when you're feeling this aggression and this anger, and you have this PTSD, and you have this trauma, you use that for hit upside the head, but he wasn't emotional. That's how we have to walk. We live in a city like this. Listen to me. You don't have to have anybody, you don't have to know what your white allies are there. They don't have to tell you that. The white teachers have raised you and taught you. They don't have to tell you how, you don't have to tell them how much they love you. You feel that. The white allies, your co-workers, you feel that. They don't have to tell you that. You need to wake up every day and you need to know that regardless of what's going on, I have favor in my life. You have to know, okay, I'll take it out. Everybody knows law of attraction, right? Right? We always talk about it, right? Entrepreneurs, right? We're absolutely, the odds are stacked against us. But if we walk around and we hold our head down and when we say to each other, I just talked to my sister, I said, how you doing today? You know, we were feeling the same way. She said it, I'm hanging in there. And I felt the same way inside, but I tried my hardest not to say the same thing. I wanted to say, you're beautiful, sister. You're beautiful, queen. You say every single day. You renew your mind. You renew it. And you walk around with your head held high. And I want to say one thing to allies. When y'all realize and y'all see a black man and he's playing his music louder, you have to realize that so he can have his power. See a black man walking head held high, and he's too high, that's so he can have his power because the odds are stacked against him. I'm so grateful for every white ally that's been in my entire life. Every single one of you. You don't have to tell me. We feel it. We know you. But I need everyone. If you have black skin and you've been oppressed, you need to know who you are. You are powerful. You need to, don't use your energy to fight racism. Use your energy to use facts and tactics. When a racist debate is going on, they're talking about Our Lives Matter, you remind them that when they drive in their car, a motor was created by a black man. You remind them when they stop at a red light, the traffic light was made by a black man. You remind them of every type of music that was created in America was inspired and created by a black man. And oppressed, you walk head held high. You don't engage with the racist, who cares? Because guess what? What are you? You're powerful. Powerful. That's when you raise your fist. That's what we're saying, we're powerful. Woo. No one needs to tell you matter. Black power.
I'm using the mic because I'm a musician and it's more comfortable. I just wanted to say that everybody, the world is in pain, obviously. Everybody's in pain. Black people are in pain, obvious reasons. White people also guilt and no one likes getting handed favoritism from Hitler, etc. So in acknowledgement of that and everybody going through pain, the world going through pain, I wanted to say that I think it's important, and we all acknowledge that everyone has pain, but in this situation, as far as America and the world really is concerned, the only way to solve the issue is by dealing with it like a mathematical issue. That's like using order of operations, like you use in a math problem. You don't, like I said, there's lots of problems in America, but you need to come to the source of the problem, as in order of operations. You need to start with the first problem before you try to hop over to some problems that are a result of the original problem. And in America, the obvious original problem is racism. So in order to solve America's problems, if you can start with the first problem, order of operations, that will mathematically, it's math, it'll solve it. I believe in the possibility of world peace. I believe world peace, heaven on earth is just another way of saying world peace. And if everyone treats this like Sister up here was saying, like it's a real a life issue and not just a fad, then I believe that the world can come to peace. I just like to read a little something I wrote. In the new world that will be heaven on earth, religion will not be needed, for all will come together under the one God that is love. There will be no illusions of racial separation, because all the tribes will be united as the one human race. There will be no fear, for fear is a shadow cast by the devil, and the devil is a lie, and the lie cannot stand in the presence of the truth, for the truth is a light, and we shall be the truth. And in the world of truth, all shall be light, and all shall be light, and all shall be light. Amen.
I'm overwhelmed. What we show here, what we see, is that we are better together and we're stronger together. Is that true? Magma is the old man's idea. The one wants to go back. Don't want to go back to Al Now. Don't want to go back to shuffling feet. Don't want to go back to 8-track. Back to the 7. We want to move forward. And what we see here today, we see that we're making America stronger together. We're making black man's neck. We can't be stronger together with the no knock execution forward and shooting and taking the life of a young woman. We can't be stronger together when you shoot a black boy at the cord. We can't be stronger together. But what we are, we see that we're making America stronger together. We're making a difference. All one change. And change is coming. Don't think that what you're doing is of no consequence. Each day that you stand and each voice that you proclaim it makes a difference. It makes something happen. So if I can hear you all say, making America stronger together. Can you do that? Yeah. Can you hear you say it? Making America stronger together. Sound a little loud. Still gonna move. Stronger together. Making America 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 stronger together. I want to let you know that we as African Americans, Black Americans, Afro Americans, we're resilient people. There's not a thing, there's not anything in the world that we've not made a contribution that changed. Entertainment has changed. Jazz, blues, golf has changed. Football has changed. Volleyball change. Basketball change. They gonna change hockey. Made every contribution. We need a balanced education. If my child can learn about Daniel Boone, then they can learn about Jim Brewer. They can learn about Thomas Edison, then they can learn about Louis Latimer. Who made the patent for the light bulb and the telephone. Woo!
And if y'all can pronounce Elizabeth, you can pronounce any name with a Q and with a J.
And I'm about to end here. I'm a preacher, so if I say Ian 7 times, you know I'm I'll just have one more thing to say. Take the 2020 census. Go online, make sure you fill it out. Register to vote. All this marching and all this talking, put some feet, or put some feet to your prayers, but put some action to your words. And then get out and vote. Make sure you have all the right documents when you go to vote. Sometimes they want to hold us to the letter law, but they don't hold themselves to the letter law. Make sure you vote. And do
You're welcome,
not
guys.
believe that hype,
Sorry, things are.
legend, or myth that our vote don't count. They wouldn't try to take it away. Our vote counts. We count. We've shaped America. America ain't just built and molded and shaped by one race. There's Hispanic, Asian, Italian, Irish, Dutch, French, Montenegro. It's Montenegro, not you. Americans, black, white, yellow, blue, Asian. So America's a melting pot. America's there's no place like America. They don't have the diversity in Britain. They ain't got that diversity in Russia. They don't have that diversity in China. We're a melting pot. We've got some struggles. But through no struggle, no victory. There is a God that can open doors nobody can close. If they close the door, God can knock out a window. If they put the window back, God can knock out a wall. If they build the wall, you know what God can do?
Tear it down.
Record this really quick. It's for Marablet. I am not myself if I do not talk about the census really quick. For every person who does not fill out the census, you are losing Buncombe County $2,000 a person, $2,000 a year, $20,000 a person over 10 years because you didn't want to fill out a 9-question questionnaire. Fill out your census. That goes to our streets. It goes to our roads, and we know where people are. We know where we need a new school. We know where we need a grocery store. We know where people are populated, so we know how to make our voting districts. Then we know that they're made right and equitably. And black people are being broken up all along the state. Fill out your census. If you're going to vote, you need to fill out your census. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Very short. I've been here for 16 years. I've been here for 16 I think I would be remiss if I stood up here and I didn't say what needed to be said about Asheville as a whole and all the institutions that we have that speak for folk of color. If you are in a place where you are making decisions for folk of color and there is not a person who looks like me or someone of color at that table, why are you at that table making decisions? I think it's time in Asheville that we get to a place where we are no longer just winging it. We cannot just educate away the fact that you don't know what it is like to be a person of color. I have worked in so many institutions where I watch folks say, we can learn. It's okay. If you speak through me, I will lift it up through the institution for you. That is not how this works. I have seen folks literally fire entire staff of humans that do stuff at their institutions, right? If you were to fire an entire crew of folk who do, I don't know, billboards. That's their specialty. They do billboards, right? There would not be an email that would go out through the institution that says, hello everybody, we have fired our entire staff of folk who do billboards. So we're going to all come together and try our best and wing it and bring our creativity to the table and make billboards. But we do that with race all the time. I cannot tell you how many times I've sat down at a table and I'm like, where are the folk who are making the decisions? How many institutions sent out emails where no person of color saw the email before it went out? A statement about the lives of people of color and nobody saw it who was of color. We're no longer winging it, Asheville, when it comes to race. If you don't have the money, if you don't have the position, if there's some kind of excuse, fix it. If your entire decision-making board is white, somebody has to go. So that somebody can be on it. If you really believe in this, some of y'all may have to lose your jobs. Give access. Give access.
Okay, so I'm going to stand up so you can all see me because I was hesitant to share this story in such a big crowd, but it happened to me, and it's not okay that it happened. I was involved in what happened Tuesday night with the medic table. The medics were shielding me away from the policemen so they wouldn't arrest me or, God forbid, beat me like they did Johnny. They put their lives on the line to make sure I, a black woman, could get out. And it is not okay what happened to me. And I'm sick of people thinking that I, as a black woman, have to put up with that. I could have left my husband a widower on Tuesday night. He could have lost his wife. My mother could have lost her daughter. My sister could have lost her sister. Because 10 white policemen thought that it was valid to go in with their guns and destroy merchandise meant to help the citizens of Asheville and to physically manhandle a woman who is significantly smaller than them. It is not okay what happened. And this is my message to Mayor Esther. You let another Jewish go through that. You let another Jewish woman go through that. And the same breath when you sat and you cried with me over what happened in Pittsburgh, you let that happen to me. Same for the city council, same for the APD. Violence is not the answer. That's not why we're here. And it should not have happened. And I'll make this quick and I'll wrap this up. But this is the words of Destiny's Child that I really relate to as a black woman, that I know that my brothers and sisters up here relate to. APD and City Council and Mayor Esther and that idiot that we have in office right now may all think this. They thought that I would self-destruct, but I'm still here. And even in my years to come, I'm still gonna be here.
this is not where this ends. We want to do this every night until this stops. So you can find us here at the same time, same place. We have to wrap this up because we want to give all you people time to walk to your cars, get into it, drive your asses home. Okay? We're not breaking curfew tonight.
7:30, they're saying they want everybody to start loading up and going home.
With water? Okay. Yes, any water that you see, grab it and bring it back tomorrow, please. Unless you need it. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. Before I wrap it up, before I wrap this up, you did not hear all these voices up here. You did not hear all the black voices in America, and I need you to understand that this is not enough for you to listen. You need to continue to listen. I'm encouraging you, do not make moves with protesting unless you're looking to black leadership and black organizations, period. You know already. This young man's going to say one more thing. He's going to say his thing. We're going to be led out by prayer. And then I want you to silently walk to your cars. And everyone who's been recording us up here, I need you to understand something else. You need to ask for consent. You need to come up here and ask every single person up here for consent. It's dangerous. Do you understand that? Am I understood? Yeah. Okay. Where did he go? Oh, he's right here. Okay. He's going to speak. We're going to be led out in prayer, and then I want you to silently walk away.
I just want to say that it's a beautiful thing to see all these people out here today. I'm not from Asheville, but I'm from Lenore, North Carolina, and it's a beautiful thing to see how many people can come together and stand up for my people when we're going through these hard times. And I just want to be the example that I can be, because I know I got a lot of people that look up to me where I'm from, just like I know there's a lot of people that's here that got a lot of people that look up to them where they're from. And I just want to say that the youth is the future, so we got to teach them how to come up and teach them how to come together and love one another instead of killing each other and instead of bringing each other down. And not just for my people, for our people. Hate crimes, hanging each other, beating each other in the streets. We do a lot of things to each other. We cause a lot of pain. But all of these people that's here today shows that we can change, shows that we can be one, come together as one. And I just want to say that that's powerful. And I want to use our voice and how music is powerful. And a lot of things that we hear, and a lot of kids, that what they hear and they see, it influences them. And I just want to say that I wrote something that I want everybody here to come together and sing. That is for everybody, for our color, for the culture. And I appreciate everybody that's out here.
Can anybody hear me? I'm crying out for help. I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Take these handcuffs off from me. Also please, take these handcuffs off from me. Major, baby. Fire flame, purple rain, just let the poison run its course. Yeah, my dogs in chains, I feel their pain. They say the sun don't shine anymore.
I want everybody to come together and sing
Fire
this.
flame, purple rain, just let the poison run its course.
Yeah,
my dogs in chains, I feel their pain. They say the sun
don't shine anymore. That's what I want y'all to sing with me.
Can anybody hear me?
I want them to hear our voice.
I'm crying out for help.
Yeah,
I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Take these handcuffs off from me. Yeah, also please, take these handcuffs off from me. Major, baby. Fire flame, purple rain, just let the poison run its course. Yeah, my dogs in chains, I feel their pain. They said the sun don't shine anymore. Yeah, fire flame, purple rain, just let the poison run its course. Yeah, My dogs in chains, I feel they pain. They say the sun don't shine anymore. That the sun of the rains also waves. Take his handcuffs off of me. I ain't down for him. I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Take his handcuffs off of me. Also please, take his handcuffs off of me. Major baby. Fire flame, river rays, let the poison run its course. My dogs in chains, I feel their pain. They say the sun don't shine anymore. Fire flame, purple rays, let the poison run its course. My dogs in chains, I feel their pain. They say the sun.
If we can feel this pain, if we got somebody some chains that's going through what we're going through, say this with me. Say this with my people.
I'm crying out.
We're crying out for help. We can't do this by ourselves. Before we close out in prayer, what was his name?
George Floyd.
What did he say?
I can't breathe.
What was his name?
George Floyd.
What did he say?
I can't breathe.
All right, please everybody get home safely. I want you all to get home safely. I want even police to go home to their family safely. And again, disperse from here. Get to your cars. If you want to hold your fist up all the way to your car, do that. Or you hold your flag. But please disperse from here. The curfew is 8 o'clock. Everybody agree? Time to go. If you didn't say it today, say it tomorrow. All right. Make sure you talk to somebody about this. Okay. We gotta go. We're all making America stronger together. Our Father God, we thank you, Lord, for this time. We ask that you watch over us. Give us boldness in our speech, Lord. Strengthen our stand and conviction in our conviction in what our message is, Lord. We want it better for everyone, Lord. We thank you. Bless us, Lord, as we depart from this place. Keep us ever mindful of our call and what we advocate in our daily lives. That's our prayer. That's our petition. Amen. Go home.
Yeah, we need to get consent. If you're a player, you need to get consent from all the media before they post anything.
Yeah, well coverage. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Matt, you're doing a great job, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
You mind if I stay with you for a bit?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out right now. I'm gonna see how this clears out. So right now the crowd's dispersing. It looks like everybody's picking up their belongings, heading back to their cars. Nothing suspicious as of right now. So.
Where have you been streaming? I'm just wondering.
Facebook.
What group?
It's just on my page and it just gets shared, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not in like a specific group or anything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, dude. Holding everybody accountable.
Thank you. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm good. I'm good. It doesn't smell like tear gas, so I'm really good. Hopefully it stays that way, and I don't have to smell any tear gas tonight, and I can just go home and call it a night. Probably till 8, and then if there's nothing going on, I'm going to head out. I'm hoping, that everybody's just cleared out at 8 and it's good to go. So. I didn't see a lot of police around, so I'm hoping that this sticks too, and everybody can just kind of get out of here. So we'll see. Thanks for coming up. Be careful getting home. You too.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, man?
Welcome by. Hey, I was just gonna.
So again, pretty good dispersion in the crowd. Everybody's leaving, everybody's heading out. I'm gonna kind of walk towards the edge for a second, see what's going on the outside.
I don't like
You said we're banned all the time. I don't think I'm not trying to like, you know, but I'm just oh, this is so pretty. Someone brought it. It's really nice family.
people would start
I love freedom.
So again, yeah, it looks like everybody's heading out. No issues. The trash is being picked up. Nobody's hurrying. It's relatively quiet. There's not a lot of noise either. So there's people moving into the streets, guys. So be careful if you're driving through downtown, because there's a lot of foot traffic right now. So if you're in the area, driving through downtown, it was full. I mean, the entire courtyard area was full all the way to the back, up to the Caldwell Banker building. So, I mean, it was a good crowd. Again, I'm not a professional estimator. I feel like every time I estimate, I'm way off. So, we'll see. Yeah, I'm on the gimbal, Shane. I am, dude. How you doing, man? Again, pretty well cleared out. So I'm gonna trickle back towards the courtyard, Court Plaza area, see what's happening. Go from there. Yeah, we do have a couple of drones that are out. They've been out. There was one drone. I saw somebody said something about a drone, but yeah, there was one drone that got a little close, probably while they were talking. That was probably a little too close. It did cause a little bit of a distraction, but those things' batteries are only good for about 30 minutes. So if one does get around, it's not too much of a distraction for too long. But overall, peaceful so far. Everybody's moving to their vehicles. The gathering in the courtyard is pretty well cleared out at this point. So I would say there's a couple hundred people left in here, but again, you can see most of the crowd's heading back to their vehicles. Yeah, okay. Now there was one drone that was really close. I don't know if it was Buncombe County Sheriff's because it looked like a Mavic 2 or a Mavic Pro, one of the smaller ones. So I think that was a personal device, but it got really close. I mean, it was definitely loud. It might be the one that's above the courtyard area now. Somewhere up in there, so. But yeah, so far so good. Oh, they're from AFD. Okay. Yeah, I keep hearing some stuff about Weaverville, but I can't confirm anything about Weaverville. I've not been up there. If anybody has any evidence or a live stream or they want to post a link, feel free to do so. I'd like to know if there's something going on as well. If this is over and there's still something happening, I can head that way if I need to. So, but again, not really. No, there's a couple of APD. They're APD up next to Pax Tavern, and up in front of the firehouse, but they're not really mobilized like they were the last 2 days. Just kind of hanging out. This is down here in Court Plaza. There's a Young's tour bus down at the end of the street. But you've got 5 guys standing here. Everybody's just kind of hanging out. A couple of APD in front of the firehouse, but nothing serious. No mobilization. There's no battle lines per se. So far, so good, so chill. We hope it stays that way. It's been a good night. This has been a really peaceful night. It's been a really calm afternoon. It definitely feels relaxed. It feels, almost relieved, I guess, after the last 2 or 3 days. It feels kind of nice to walk around downtown and not have to worry too much right now. It's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Like, it feels like I'm just downtown hanging out with some music. So definitely a loose vibe. Feels good. Again, they're not really mobilized. The guys are just kind of hanging out behind their bikes. There's a couple in the National Guard here and there. I see some National Guard inside the fire department itself. But as of right now, there's nothing going on really. So far, still peaceful. I'm gonna head up towards Vance, see what's going on up there. Got a good sized crowd making their way towards Vance. It's right here, guys. Right there. Yeah, no riot gear, none of that stuff. This is a nice feel.
Hey, it's Matt, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for your stream.
Absolutely, man.
Me and her been watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks. Thank you. Again, everybody's dispersing. People are chit-chatting here and there, small groups of people here and there, but there's no large groups really at all. There's a couple people still standing outside of the APD office in the fire department. Again, he's not really shouting or being rude or aggressive. He's just kind of showing his sign. Pretty calm group. There's not a lot of people near the police. Everybody's on the corners kind of hanging out. So we've got, decent sized crowd, but not huge. It looks like there's a couple of people gathered around Vance hanging out. We'll walk up there and see what's going on. So far down here, there's a couple people holding signs, kind of walking around. It is 7:45 at the moment, so appears like everybody's moving away. Definitely not as hot as it was yesterday, that's for sure. I think the rain helped out with that a little bit. Looks like it rained right before I got down. It's really quiet out here. Feels really peaceful. You have people walking around. Normally masks would be suspicious, but we also have to remember there's the pandemic going around. So there's a lot of masks, but it looks like a lot of it's just for safety. So there's a small group of people again hanging out at the front of the monument, lighting candles and things. Seems pretty peaceful.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. They said go home at 8 again. They're making sure it's known they want everybody to leave at 8. Can I give you guys an idea of what's blocked off? They've got concrete barricades up over at the corner of College and Broadway. They also have barricades up right here at Patton behind the Eris Hotel. And then, sorry guys. And then there's some barricades down Biltmore Avenue, right down past the cinema. I guess to control traffic in case something happens after 8 o'clock. But the way things look, I mean, it's you guys can tell the crowd's already pretty well dispersed. There's not really anybody behind me. Eris is still pretty well boarded up. As you guys can see, it's pretty well cleared out. It's a pretty small crowd at this point. But peaceful night. Everybody's packing up. I mean, there's the vigil. It looks like most of the trash has been picked up already. Okay, I'm getting a couple of different things about some different vehicles, but I'm not seeing any vehicles. The way it's barricaded off, you can't really get any vehicles in this area. So if something was going to happen, it would have to be outside of the barricades. I can, yeah. I mean, I will for sure. At 8 o'clock, I'll use it, but at the moment, I don't think I'm going to need to be honest with you. But I have my stuff ready. Yeah. Somebody confirmed with Chad that I guess that's a more than a one-day thing before I do go say something out of pocket. If somebody could confirm with him. Yeah, we've got, it looks like maybe 100 people around at the moment. Some people in legal observer shirts. Everybody's leaving. Everybody's going home. They're distributing the water and stuff right now. Some people are lighting candles and putting down flowers and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think I have one, but if somebody could just double check with Chad. I'm not seeing any police in this area again. Everybody's dispersing pretty quickly. Most of the people that are hanging around are hanging out down in front of the police officers, so we'll head back down there in a second. It looks like there's a conversation going on with an APD officer and one of the bystanders, so we'll head down and see what's going on. It's quiet out here, considering it's It's 10 till. It's really quiet right now compared to the way it was yesterday at 10 till. So yeah, so far so good. Everybody's quiet. I mean, everybody's really, really quiet. Eerily quiet, considering there's still a crowd of people down here. But there is a conversation going on with this APD officer, so we're gonna trickle down. But yeah, we did. It's nice to have a peaceful night, guys. It really is. It's so nice. Looks like the officer's holding a cell phone for some reason. Got a guy with a wagon full of water, handing waters out. So far, yeah, very successful evening.
Henry's in. Keep riding. Henry's in. You should put it on record. I can. Yes, Noam Chomsky.
He's on the record, but yeah, that ain't well known.
Howard's in.
I know Howard's in. It's people's history.
Ulrika Minecraft. This is her saying.
He can respond with as much force
Rough.
as he wants against anything. That's pretty good reading. That's I think force probably.
Yeah. Hit me later when you're done it. Oh, sure. Hit me. Alex Ivanov. Energy sign. Easy to find. Alex Ivanov. Energy sign. Profile. Good luck to you. Maybe you know. It's not only about muscles. It's about this crew.
Right, I got that. Yeah.
Good.
See, I'm not all that physically imposing, so
Hopefully. I mean, let's not go forward. In my opinion, you wouldn't be here if you use this one.
exactly.
Unless some fishes took everything from you, so now you have nothing except just join the force to cover your medicine, to cover your life, to cover everything. So they force you, they trick you into this.
Your hypothesis is that I didn't have any other options.
Exactly.
That's incorrect. And I had other options.
Good luck. Like I said, we're not afraid of you, we just wait for the right time. See you next time.
Hey, question.
Hopefully 1917.
Question about, I don't see any riot here, so I'm just curious. You guys decided no riot here today, or?
Charge tactics.
Okay. But there is, oh, never mind, there is a few back there, actually.
They're there.
Not nearly as many, yeah, it looks like they're
just not assembled yet.
Guys!
Yeah,
Look
I
at
know.
this sucker on the roof! Isn't it fascism already here?
We're all in the fire department.
Who denied that?
All the National Guard guys in the fire department right now.
Who denied that? It's already a
So APD's rolling back up on the bikes, guys. It looks like they're gonna set up the wall. Yeah, I got my stuff in my bag. I gotta get to it. I gotta put this thing down in a second and try to get to it. Again, it's not a line like it has been. They're just kind of hanging out. So no aggression. Small crowd, very small crowd, maybe a couple hundred people. So far, nothing of dangerous looking, suspicious looking. Yeah, I'm going to. Again, people are being asked to leave before curfew. And again, there might be a couple hundred people here at the most. But I don't know what's going on down in front of the courthouse at the moment. So Not yet. No, I haven't needed it so far. Everything's been kind of peaceful. I've only been on for about an hour or 2 hours, so I haven't needed it yet. Okay, I got you, Chad. Thanks, man. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna move to a stationary spot for a second, guys, and I'll see what I can see. Yeah, for sure. For sure. 7:57. I'm gonna step aside for just a second. Put this vest on. Get this microphone out of my bag. Heard. We got some more guys rolling down Main Street. More APD. I'm gonna take my phone out of the gimbal for a second, guys. Good job today. No, you're fine. Hopefully this will end at 8 and we'll all go home. Yeah, looks like everybody's starting to leave, guys. Sorry that took me a second.
Watching your streams, man.
Appreciate it.
Keep
Thank
it
you.
up, dude.
Thank you. Alright, so everybody's leaving. Guys, they called at 8 o'clock. They asked everybody to start dispersing. So far, so good. Yeah, so far again, guys, tonight it's peaceful. This will be, I'll post this once I'm done, so you guys can go back and watch. I tried not to interrupt while they were speaking as much as possible, so I didn't get very close. I didn't want to stand in front of people. So I tried to make sure I didn't get too close. So a lot of the stuff you may not have been able to hear at the courthouse, and I apologize, but I didn't want to get in front of people and be rude and disrespectful. So I tried to keep my distance as much as possible. They're asking people to leave. Vance is clear. There's like 4 people at Vance. They're just kind of hanging out, gathering supplies and whatnot. So everything's calm. The crowd is pretty much limited to what looks like people with cameras or phones or all the above. So calm group. There's not many people left. Most people left look like media and the musicians and people cleaning up.
You are not helping the Black lives if you stay after curfew. We can tear gas your balls on our community. Any vampiric enemy that wishes to stay
It's cool, man. It's cool. You need to head out. It's cool.
I'll head out right now. You good?
All right. Maybe
Thank you.
There might be a gig at WLOS or something.
I don't know.
You are the man.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
At least just basically document the whole thing. We really appreciate it.
I do have a question. The other day when I jumped off up there of the boxes, I dropped the counterweight in the gravel. Just right there behind this guy. I was up on those boxes filming when the big ass went off. That's not point. Not right now. I can wait. It can be a couple days. Because it's just a little silver counterweight. It's not urgent. It goes in this little screw hole on the bottom of this. Yeah, because I've got these limbs, so it keeps the weight centered. So it's not a big deal if I can't get to them. You know, it is what it is. I know you guys got to keep things.
If you want to go look for it now, I'll take you back to it.
Okay. Yeah, I was on that top one and it fell forward, so it'd be right there against that lip somewhere. But again, it's not urgent. Yeah, that little box area, it's not urgent. I can get to it. I just want to make sure I don't make those guys. Yeah, I don't want to make those guys uncomfortable. I don't think anybody's going to pick it up.
I think everybody trusts you.
Thank you. I'm glad. I don't want to be a threat.
It's neutral.
Yeah. You just want everybody to see what's going on with no opinions and no bias. And
what's your max concurrent viewers in terms of like?
I usually keep everything kind of slid off the screen. I've heard somebody say like 12,000. Yeah, but I don't know for sure. I've heard a couple of different numbers. I think Monday had a pretty good bit because that was when things got really crazy.
Are there any monetary incentive there?
No, I was just out here, right place at the right time.
I just mean like if you get 12,000 people watching.
No, it's not like YouTube. I think with YouTube you gotta have advertisements. Yeah. If you're live, you know, there's no ad or anything like that. So I'm just out here to let everybody see what's going on.
Well, I hope things work out for you, man. I'm
Yeah.
not saying they're not working out now. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
just
cool, and I hope there's always you or somebody like you here.
Yeah, I'll stick around if I can. If I'm allowed to keep coming and people keep letting me come out here, I'll try to do it as much as I can.
Are you a local?
Yeah, I've lived here my whole life.
Okay.
Yep. Born in Asheville.
You got a perspective.
Mhm. Yeah, I've lived here. I've lived in every part of Asheville: North Asheville, South Asheville, East and West, Hendersonville, Madison. I've lived all over the place. So.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for talking to me.
Sure.
This is just an Osmo. It's just a gimbal. It's just like a freelance gimbal.
I like those, man. Those sharp.
Yeah, it just, you know, when you're moving, it gets rid of that jitter and things like that.
What generation is that?
This one's the third one.
Osmo 3?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Nice.
I got arrested and I got tear gas. The police this, the police that. Because y'all are the ones staying after curfew. All the people of color have left at this point.
It's held up pretty good, though, because I dropped it the other day and just, like, kicked it to where I was running to, and it just kind of bounced over and did okay, so.
Thank you.
So it looks like everybody's going home, guys. It looks like everyone that's left is media related at some point. There's the last couple of people that were protesting are now leaving, so it's pretty clear. Yeah, I was looking at those vehicles too, but they seem to have left pretty easily. So cowbell cover. You guys kill me. But again, yeah, it looks like the group is pretty much gone. A couple people in legal observer shirts. But the crowd is pretty much gone down from the courthouse area. There's one gentleman speaking with an APD officer. There's a drone pretty close by, right over my head actually. Yeah, I saw the trucks. Those black trucks are gone. Those black vehicles are gone. They've left the area completely. They made right down next to the courthouse, heading towards the tunnel. So, APD, it looks like they were getting ready to get on their bikes, and then they stopped. I don't know what happened just now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually got confirmation from somebody that was in those vehicles. They messaged me. So those vehicles were harmless. They were just moving them. So, all good. All right, looks like APD is on the way. Let me get out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I don't know whose drones are who. I try not to guess. Saying hi. Tell them I said hello. Yeah.
couldn't vote for Journalist of the Year, but I did. You've gotten on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Last night was the first night I took off, and I watched your stream.
Yeah, the 5K was fun. It was hot out here, man.
You're fucking brave, man. I'm proud of you.
It was hot. I finally have good equipment now, so if something does happen, I can go home without needing a whole bottle of Visine.
It's been fucking crazy for me because I'm a music journalist normally. I've written about like it took me a couple days to like settle into being press writing skills.
Yeah, it was different because I was just out here doing Facebook Live, and all of a sudden it was like tear gas.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, that's happening. A couple of people left at Vance. Nothing crazy. People are just cleaning up flowers and cleaning up the trash and things. So. What's up with the link? What's going on? All right, something's happening over here.
Please return to your vehicles. And if you do not want to be tear gassed, please return to your vehicles. If you not consent to be tear gassed,
Yeah, I'll be down here tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I'm good. They said they're gonna come out here until a change is made, so I guess I'll come out here until a change is made. You know, at this point, I've seen what I feel like could be the worst potential things that could happen out here, and after today, hopefully, you know, things keep going the way they did today, and we won't have any problems. It'd be great. So that's the goal. Just kind of strolling down to see what's going on, but everything looks pretty calm, pretty peaceful. Somebody had like a little digitizer for like a voice box, and they were telling people to go home, but it was just like something she held up to her mouth that she was talking into. So so right now everything's really peaceful. Sorry guys, the gimbal kind of lost its mind there for a second. Whew. Sorry guys, I don't know what you got to see there. So you got APD coming up Patton Avenue towards the barricades right now. Yeah, it's this thing, man. When I jumped off that box the other day, I have to use a counterweight because I use a lens on my phone, and it weighs about I don't know, 40 grams or so. It's actually a really nicely made lens. So if it gets too off balance, it likes to kick sideways, and you have to put those counterweights on it. How are you doing?
Thanks for running all over town last night. On our oh my gosh,
Thank you.
so real.
Thank you.
Town hero.
No flute man. No, there's no flute guy tonight. I don't see a flute guy. Maybe somebody can find out if he went to Weaverville. But yeah, pretty dispersed crowd. I'm looking back up at Vance now. Nothing really going on. There's like 5 people up there. People just kind of generally strolling through downtown Asheville right now. Pretty peaceful. I'll kind of stroll around, I guess, since I don't have to run around this time, and make sure everything's nice and chill. But so far, guys, I know this group up here was being watched for a second, but I don't think it's anything serious. Gone from Weaverville. Cool. So yeah, it seems like everything's cleared up already for the night, guys. So I'm gonna stroll around. I'm gonna stay on. I'm just gonna kind of make my rounds around town for a bit. Yes, I am looking at rooftops. The only thing I've seen on the rooftop so far is the group that was on the AC yesterday. Those guys were helping me out and like
Another major, somebody being a dick.
Say what?
Somebody being a dick broke his windshield. Cops arrested him.
Somebody broke this guy's windshield, guys, on this car. So that's what the APD presence is for.
There you go. Hey, let's go ahead.
So they're just kind of chit-chatting over what happened, guys. I'm not going to get too much in his business. I'm just going to hang out at the intersection and not cross the street until it turns.
Why aren't y'all crossing the street? Are we not?
Oh, I'm just waiting. They're getting ready to go, so. Yeah, rooftops are cleared. Just birds. A couple of people at AC, but nothing. It looks like they're just eating, so. Most of the restaurants are still open in some way. Oh. So, the guy's moving his car, but that's it. Just getting out of the way. Definitely a lot of police, but safe. Very quiet compared to yesterday at this time. Super, super quiet. You did the boarding, Josh. Nice. Looks good. So just kind of walking to the group up Haywood Street. We'll check out the area from where those arrests were made yesterday. People are offering rides to try to get people to their cars faster. So that's good. That's friendly. Could have used that yesterday. Find out who that is. Tell them I need that ride next time I'm down here. So again, guys, everything down here is really, really calm, really, really peaceful. Everybody that's pretty much left has some kind of press pass or legal observer attire on, but for the most part, it's pretty clear. This is where they were decorating yesterday when that tear gas went off. Thank you. Yes, thank you. No problem. It was no problem. It looks like they finished their painting. Hopefully they didn't catch too much of that tear gas because I know they were outside when it went off. But nice art out here. APD just went rolling into the Civic Center deck. I'm going to mosey down that way and see what's going on just to make sure. But I do believe that's one of the places they're mobilizing if nothing's going on, because they came down from Grove Street, from the Grove Arcade area. Yeah, Shane or Jared or Andrew or somebody can answer those questions for you guys. I don't want to fall down. There's like missing blocks. They're doing a lot of construction down here, it looks like. Yeah, if it's from Andrew or Jared or Shane, they're yeah, those guys can give you any information you need. If not, they're messaging me and I can respond to them. I just can't respond to anybody else. Yeah, that's my roommate. Jared is my roommate. He is very well aware of all of my situations. So if he says something, you know. Yeah, Jared, Andrew, Shane, those guys know, so yeah. Jared, I spoke to Jared before I left. He said he was gonna look out for me and everything, so no issues, guys. It does feel eerie. I saw somebody's comment. It does feel kind of eerie after the last couple of days for like downtown to just kind of feel like downtown again. So, you know, if you want to eat downtown, come on down.
This would be the Wild West. Let's go out and shoot somebody because they won't.
The Wild West is how we
This is where they went rolling down earlier. Pokemon Go. I never played Pokemon Go. I guess I should have had it. This would have been a good time. Too much walking. I'm just walking down to the parking deck where I saw the APD bikes go. I came in this entrance yesterday and nobody seemed to have called me, so I'm gonna kind of weasel in, if you guys don't mind. Alright, I'm taking this thing out. Looks pretty calm. I don't see anything going on. I think they're just kind of riding through, but the parking deck itself looks really empty. So, no what looks to be a threat at all. There's plenty of cars in here. Looks like just a standard day. So I'm gonna head back towards my car. If I don't see or hear anything before then, guys, I'm gonna get off here and go eat an actual meal at an actual meal time. I am hungry. But yep, pretty quiet. Pretty quiet in the parking deck. Nothing's going on. I don't see any of those bikes. It looks like they're just making rounds and double checking on everything and making sure that, you know, there's no stragglers. It does. It feels so quiet after the last 3 or 4 days. It really, really does. It's just kind of like, you're kind of like, okay, we're back to Asheville, kind of. Because now it's too quiet. You know, you expect people to be in the streets and getting food and hearing the music and things. So as of right now, again, the parking deck is standard operation. There's no police presence in here. This is the Civic Center deck, or the Harris Cherokee Casino deck, or whatever it is now. It's a long name. Call it the HCCC. Harris Cherokee Casino Center. So, gonna head back into the street, guys. Rankin looks pretty clear as well. I think that's the WLOS team in front of me, or some other guys anyways. About 100% sure. Oh, somebody asked about the thing on my jacket. That's just a little keychain that I have. So... yeah, Shane, yeah, give my lungs a break for sure. Needs more cowbell. Yeah, I got out of the parking deck. Wasn't anything going on anyways. It's really, really empty, so. But, yeah, it's quiet. It's really quiet.
Are you Matt?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Matt as well.
Hey, how you doing?
WLOS.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks for letting us use your stuff. And
yeah, no, absolutely.
Anyways, doing awesome. So I just want to, we've kind of been parallel a little bit.
Yeah,
I just want to introduce myself.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's nice to meet you guys.
Absolutely,
Thanks for
Stay
being out
safe.
here. Yeah, you guys do the same. Hopefully this will be the end of it tonight. So.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Take care.
You guys too. Be careful getting in your cars. See you guys. Heading up Walnut. This is the scene. I got APD with some cops in the back of the vehicles rolling down College Street. Does anybody know if there's anything going on College Street? Yeah, WLOS. So yeah, I just ran into those guys. They were very nice, very polite. How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna see if there's something going on. I see another press-looking person heading towards that scene, so we'll see if there's anything happening. You guys are getting the cowbell now, having to pick him up and put him down. I'm seeing something about Chad's house, guys. I don't know if that's for sure or not. You guys know if it's quiet or not? Everything good? Yeah, I saw 2 carloads go down through there. And they're heading in another direction. I guess they're leaving.
Turn left at that light.
Okay. So we got the situation up here with the broken windshield. 1 cop, regular traffic in downtown. Peaceful. I'm gonna cross the street really quick, guys. Can I talk like Christopher Walken? Oh man. You're gonna put me on the spot in my live stream? Ha! Okay, yeah, I'll try to get out. You missed a really peaceful night, which is awesome. There were some speakers, there was some music, there was prayer. It was quiet, it was respectful, it was organized. There was very little to no APD presence in the courtyard the entire time I was down there. The wind just got crazy. Woo! Whoa! Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, piece of plyboard just about came off the side of this building. It's turned into a breaking weather report. There's a lot of heavy wind in downtown Asheville. Start working my way down to my car. I don't think there's anything left here for me to do, guys. So if you all don't mind, I may go ahead and sign off and go get some food, figure out what's open. Raining in Canton, pouring in Haywood. Heard that. Yeah, breaking news. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I do sports. I love sports. Yeah, I know it's about the storm. I'm just being silly. I know when the leaves turn over, as the old folk tell, it's time to get out of here. So, it's alright. You guys saw everything for what it was tonight. It was peaceful out here, man. It was awesome. Couldn't have asked for a better afternoon. People are cleaning up the last little bit out here to make sure it's nice and clean for tomorrow. Couple of APD guys just making sure everything's safe, but for the most part there's no police, nobody in the streets. Everybody's pretty much going home, so you guys can hang on while I walk to my car. I'm gonna take this mask off because it is sweaty. Actually, I'm gonna throw it away because it is sweaty. Whew. Alright, does anybody, if you guys have any questions or anything, I got about a 2-block walk to my car. Yeah, I'll try to get here, guys, as early as I can tomorrow. I do have a few things I have to do for work. But I may take like half the afternoon off so I can get down here early. Is there supposed to be something special going on tomorrow that you guys are aware of? Let me know, or shoot me a link. Riot gear on Lexington and on top of Civic Center with walkies, additional unmarked silver. Yeah, they're driving around. I think that's just a patrol, to be honest with you. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not even hearing sirens in the background. So it sounds like Asheville is taking the night off. So I see the stuff about Chad's guys. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. I haven't heard from him since I started the stream to check on the media pass. I hope nothing dangerous is happening, but I don't know where he lives or anything like that, and I would not want to draw any kind of attention to that situation. So let's just hope for the best for that situation and hope that it's just words, somebody just making threats, and that nothing comes out of that. After a night like tonight, the last thing we need is someone personally being attacked. So Asheville did a great job tonight. I'd hate to see Asheville screw it up doing something dumb. So let's just hope it's no big deal and that we can all get home safely and quietly. Loft Hotel, got a couple people out next to Chestnut. But again, most of the restaurants downtown are still pretty closed. So Cowbell News and Weather, yeah, I would do sports though. If you guys I really like sports, but it doesn't look like we're getting sports back anytime soon. So pizza sounds really good. I like that idea. Cowbell covered. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I think I would have to get like LLC. I don't really know anything about press and how this stuff works, because it would be nice to have somebody that could hang out with me after, but I know they need some kind of pass too, but I'm not, I'm working through somebody else, so I don't really know how that works. If somebody has some really thorough experience and wants to shoot me some ideas of what I need to do, I would be interested in checking into it, at least, part-time. Jared, all right, I'll grab pizzas and bring them home, dude. That's cool. I can do that. ESPN, yes, I would totally do ESPN. As long as I can still cover Asheville. We've got plenty of high school sports and college sports around here. I do ESPN from Asheville. That's cool. Sending me a link. Thanks, Jason. Thanks for that. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, absolutely, man. I would love to do sports, man. I would love to have a sports crew and go do games and stuff. That'd be cool. I feel like doing games would be a lot more safer than running through courtyards with flashbangs and tear gas. Go Ducks. Yes, go Ducks. Oh, you guys are closed at Barley's already? Oh, yeah, you guys are closed. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:30, yeah. I forgot everything's closing around 8. Corey, okay, yeah, man, give me a shout. Asheville Smoke, I miss the Asheville Smoke so much, man. I used to love going to those games when I was a kid. That was always fun. Somebody's bringing Gator, so... my teams, I can't... If I tell you guys my teams, I couldn't work at ESPN, then I'd be biased. I like the Who's It's, What's It's from we're Eversville. That's my favorite team. Yeah, I'm on Biltmore Avenue. These are the barricades they had set up. I don't know when they plan on taking them down. I didn't ask. I think somebody said they put them up like in the middle of the day today, so we'll see. North Carolina Cowbell Nude. Ten Club. Okay. Yeah, I won't be going towards Tunnel Road, so I'll stay away from all that area. Maybe. If there's something going on, I might drive by on accident. Grill at your house? Heck yeah, man. I haven't had Gator in a long time, so if somebody's bringing Gator, I would like some. Preferably you cook it. I don't know how to cook it, and probably can't cook it in an air fryer, and that's like the only thing I use right now, so. Alright, I hear some sirens, but I can't tell where they're at. But this storm's rolling in, guys, so I am going to hang up and get to my car before anything happens. So, oh, I can cross here because there's a barricade. I ain't gotta worry about getting hit. I know the college game day guys are biased. Kirk Herbstreit loves Ohio State, and I hate hearing about it. If you guys want to really talk sports. And I know Desmond Howard loves his Michigan Wolverines, so Lee Corso likes the favorite. So yeah, oh yeah. Mark Reese is the only person that's unbiased. So, and even I think he likes the SEC teams more than everybody else. But these are just my opinions. A bunch of shoes. Looks like somebody launched a bunch of shoes up over the power lines. So, okay, sounds like an ambulance. So it could be one of a lot of things. Yeah, Big Ten. I'm not a Big Ten. You could cook gator in an air fryer? Send me a recipe. Send me a recipe. I'll try it. I've made so many random things in this air fryer so far. So again, guys, it's pretty chill out here. I'm going to check out that ambulance. Seems like it was going away from me. You can definitely tell it is going to rain soon. It is pitch black down Tunnel Road, or not Tunnel Road, but Aston Street up between the churches, but you can definitely tell there is a storm coming in. So I'm going to get out. If you guys have any questions, send me a message. I'll try to check them or post, and we'll check everything out. If you guys hear of anything with the situation, I guess with Chad, please post and let me know. I'll try to reach out to him and see if everything's okay. I'm not going to report on any of his personal business because that's not my business. Hey, how you doing? Good. I'm not going to report on any of his personal business because that's not my duties. But, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, shoot me a message, make a post. Otherwise, you guys have a great night. It's been peaceful here in Asheville. Everybody go to sleep, take a deep breath. It's been really calm tonight. Asheville did a great job, and you guys should go to sleep and be proud of the city and the people in it because there was a huge gathering tonight, and it was by far the most organized and respectful part of the events that I participated in. So go home, go to sleep, take a deep breath. Everything's all right. And you guys, I will talk to you all tomorrow.